All right, y'all, I'm gonna redeem myself. Okay, wait, hold on. How do you miss both? What up, guys, and welcome back to the FitMenCook kitchen. So today on the menu, we are whipping up some of my favorite energy bars with a very special ingredient to make them what I call Caveman energy bars. I'm gonna take you inside, take you shopping, and then we're gonna go back to my spot to whip them up. All right, let's go. So look at this, guys. This is an entire wall of energy bars, all very nutritious and delicious, but I'm gonna save you some money by showing you how you can make your own at home. Now listen, mine come down to about 4 basic ingredients: nuts and seeds, dried fruit, honey, and coconut oil. It's just that simple. All right, so as far as the nuts are concerned, guys, you can make this as simple as you want by having just 1 nut or 1 seed, or you can make it pretty complicated and begin to mix and match these different things. But keep in mind, the more you mix and match, the more you increase that price. So at $6 a pound, I'm gonna get some raw almonds. That is right in line with my budget price point. All right, guys, and the same thing applies here when it comes to the dried fruits. You can mix and match these, but as you mix and match, you're gonna increase the price. So these cranberries are $3.50 a pound, so we're gonna have some cranberries. Fruit by itself is very naturally sweet, so it doesn't need much. Oftentimes, though, in the drying process, they may add some sugar, some other preservatives to help out with the taste. Dried fruit by itself is always gonna get the gold star, all right? So it looks like they've got some Turkish apricots, and this is actually gonna pair very well with the Caveman energy bars. These are only $4, so we can splurge today. We can splurge with these. All right, grabbing some coconut oil and some honey. All right, guys, so when I first mentioned Caveman, what came to mind? For me, I think about hunters and gatherers. I think of back in the primitive time. You can't have Caveman energy bars without some meat. So we've got beef jerky, we've got turkey jerky, we've got chicken jerky. We're gonna add in some turkey jerky. Not a lot of sugar in it. This is about 36 grams of protein per bag. We're gonna add 2 of these bad boys into these. All right, y'all, I'm gonna redeem myself. Okay, wait, hold on, wait. How do you miss both? Okay. All right, guys, looks like I got everything. Let's head back to my spot and whip these bad boys up. Say hello. Hey. All right, guys, so back in the kitchen. This should take us literally less than 15 minutes. Here are the steps: blend, mix together, and then making the bars. Boom. Oh, okay, wait, freeze, and then making the bars. Well, you get the point. It's really simple. First thing we're gonna do is we are gonna toss in our protein. The most important thing with this is that we create a fine powder or blend. We're gonna pop the top and create a powder. We're gonna do this until it's very, very, very fine, almost like powder, just very, very few chunks. Now, if you have your own protein powder, you could actually add in some unflavored protein powder. If you do, I recommend adding in something like a collagen peptide. It's unflavored, it mixes very, very well, and it's also very thin. Next, we're gonna grab our almonds. You know, with this, I like to just to keep it a really simple recipe. The same amount of almonds, I'm gonna add in the same amount of dried fruit, and I'm gonna blend everything together, and then once it starts to get sticky, that's when I know that I've had the right ratio. So, if I add 2 cups of almonds, and we're gonna blend this together first before we add in the dried fruit. You wanna mix all of the dry ingredients first before you add in the fruit. Now, this one we're only going to pulse blend. We don't want to pulverize this into dust. So this is a great texture. It looks like powder in my hand, but this is actually meat. So we added 2 cups of almonds, so now we're gonna add in our wet ingredients, and we're gonna add 2 cups of dried fruit too. So let's do 1.5 cups of the cranberry, and then we're gonna add in a little splash of the apricots. We're gonna add in a little bit of honey. This is gonna help everything to stick together. And then the last bit is some coconut oil. Now you can do this as the blender's going, as the food processor is going, or you can put it all in together just like this. And we are gonna pop the top, cross our fingers. So when we stop, it should be a very sticky paste, just like this. And this is what it looks like. Get a lot of great texture. All right, now here's the fun part. We're gonna put everything together. Now you can spread this into a baking pan and you could cut this into bars yourself, but I love using these silicone ice molds because it's great for portion control. And whenever you just need like a small like pick-me-up or something sweet, you just go into the fridge or the freezer and pop one in and you're good to go. Spray your hands because it gets a little sticky and you want this just to kind of roll right off and into this mold. All right, guys, it's just that simple. This is fine as is, but sometimes some people like to add some toppings. People like me, I actually have some leftover pistachios that I'm crushing up here. Now, I'm just gonna sprinkle some on top and press those into the bar. If you wanna add some chocolate, you can do that too, some dark chocolate. Be very mindful of the extras that you pack onto it. So we're gonna store this in the freezer, guys, for 4 hours, so that way they get really hard. It's not gonna freeze over because of the fat content of the oil and the nuts, but it's gonna help to keep them in place. After 4 hours, you could either keep them in the freezer or you can store them in your fridge. These are so delicious, guys. You can have a little bit of everything in each bite. You can buy this stuff from the store, but the cool thing about doing it on your own is that you get to make cool stuff and make it your own, and you know exactly what you're putting into your body. I'll be posting the recipe for this, guys, onto FitMenCook.com, so be sure that you click the link below to go and get it. And I also want you all to comment below your favorite nuts and dried fruit that you would add to this to make it your own. All right, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. Until next time, I want y'all to do what? That's right. To keep it healthy, but of course, never ever boring. Boom! Bye, guys.